We just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video we're going to do a review and a little bit of a breakdown of the recent Avengers trailer. Now real quick, I know a lot of you guys have probably been wondering, some of you have been even been asking, where's my videos been? Well, there's been a couple of changes in the household, but I'll get into that in the end of the video so you guys know what to expect going forward. But we're going to look at some of these parts of the trailer that I thought were pretty interesting. First, just to give you my thoughts on the trailer overall, I thought it was good. I know a lot of people weren't too ecstatic about it. I think that's because, the first trailer just, hit us with a high. And it's really hard to top that because you know that they can't really show us much. But overall, I thought the trailer was pretty good. I thought it was fun. They're not going to show a lot. There were some scenes that we've seen before. There were some new scenes that raised some questions, and we're going to go over some of those shots. So, along with some shots that I thought were pretty cool. First of all, on a very, very light thing, this shot here of Captain America I thought was interesting because if you look at his shoulder, he's got the A. So this really symbolizes that team and that camaraderie that they probably have developed over the years since the incident in New York in the first Avengers. So I thought that was a cool shot that I noticed with the A on his shoulder. So it's going to be interesting to see if some of the other outfits have any of that. But we also know that Captain America is a bit of a goody two-shoes and he's very team-oriented. So it's no surprise that he should have the logo of the Avengers on his shoulder. Now, the first shot here, I'm going to bring this picture up. This was heavily talked about today and as well as last night. And this is a shot of someone in a cave. Now, there's some people speculating that this is Vision, but this is not Vision. Unless Vision's going to be flamboyant, you know what I mean? But if you go back, take a look at the trailer, just watch this clip over and over again as this person is in this cave taking off what looks like to be a drape or a cape of some sort. Now, my guess here is that this is a character from Wakanda, and I'm guessing that she is standing in a vibranium cave. If you follow Black Panther and you know about Wakanda, vibranium is a material that makes up Captain's shield, and it's a heavily rich resource in Wakanda according to the Marvel Universe. So I'm guessing, and again, this speculation, that this is a vibranium cave. So who the character is, I'm not quite sure. But it's definitely a female. I'm guessing she's in a vibranium deposit cave of some sort. It looks like this movie, if you look through this trailer, this movie's taking place all over the place. Not just in the States. It's taking place in other parts of the world. It's even taking place off planet, and I'll get to that in a minute. Now this next picture, I want to show this one here because this is going to work in conjunction with the next picture I'm showing. Now here's a picture of the Hulk looking very calm, looking very, relaxed and staring into Scarlett Johansson's eyes, or Black Widow if you will. And what makes this funny is if you look at his picture, he looks normal, looks like the Hulk, nothing big, no issues. But then we take a look at this picture. Now this picture is very, very interesting because his eyes are red. And if you look closely at his skin, he seems to have these veins popping out. Not popping out necessarily, but they're discolored. And it kind of reminded me of in Iron Man 2, when he had too much of that material in his bloodstream and he started to get these blue veins. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm sure it's something different, but I'm just saying it looks similar. And, some people were saying that he could be in the mind control. That's a possibility. We don't know what Ultron's powers are, but if it's going to be mind control, I'm going to guess it's more probably Scarlet Witch. I'm guessing Scarlet Witch might have hexed the Hulk in this shot and is using the Hulk to fight the Avengers. I think we all can safely assume that the Avengers and Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are going to have a little bit of a throwdown before they actually team up. And considering that the Avengers outnumber Scarlet Witch as well as Quicksilver, it's no surprise that perhaps the Hulk is taken control of by Scarlet Witch and she's utilizing him to even the odds. That's my guess. So, but we'll see what happens. It could just be that he's raging out for some reason. So we don't know yet. This picture here, I just thought it was really cool to see Iron Man flying in, and it was a nice shot there. So I just kind of wanted to highlight that, just kind of like I did with the Captain America picture. His suit looks very similar to the one in Iron Man 3. I got to take a better look to see if there's any small detail changes. But very cool shots. I just wanted to take that. Now here's another interesting shot, and this is Thor. Now this scene happened so quick. Basically, he gets hit with a bolt of lightning, and then he shoots the lightning back out of his arm. But I decided on this portion of the frame because if you look at the surroundings, this looks like Asgard. And it could not be Asgard, but it just seems to be Asgard. And then if you look in the lower right-hand corner, there's a woman there. Now, I'm not saying this woman has any significance. She can just be, a throne room wench that just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But the reason I'm pointing this out is because in this next picture, there's this woman here that to me looks very similar in the prior picture. If you notice in the background, the candles, there were candles in that prior picture where Thor was. So I'm curious if this woman plays any significance in the movie. She might not. It just, sometimes they cut these trailers and things look more important than they actually are. But I just wanted to note that in those two pictures, the one with Thor, I believe that it's the same woman, and the surroundings seem to be very similar. So whether or not it's Asgard remains to be seen, but it seems to look like Asgard. Could make a lot of sense. Last time we saw Thor, obviously Loki was controlling the throne. We know that the Infinity Gauntlet is in Asgard. We also know that Loki has worked and has been in cahoots with the Mad Titan Thanos, and we know that Thanos at some point or another is going to show up in this movie, from what I understand. So should be interesting to see what this is all about. Now, this shot right here, I just thought it was really cool. It's the first time we've seen Ultron on the offensive, and I think in this shot, he's shooting Iron Man, because there's a shot earlier in the trailer where you see the Scarlet Witch coming out, and she shoots a blast of energy, and then it cuts to Iron Man being hit and flying into a door, but I don't think she's hitting him. I think this is the scene where he gets hit, and obviously you can see he's got like these little beams coming out of the fingertips of his hand, and he looks like he's going to be a kick-ass, formidable opponent. And going back to this picture here, there's some people that I just want to say this. There's some people also speculating that this could be Nebula. I'm gonna guess no, but I think it's an interesting prediction because obviously, she's been with Thanos. She's Thanos' daughter, but I don't see what involvement she would have on Earth. And considering that she basically turned her back on Thanos, I don't think she'd be working or helping him. But who knows? But overall, in terms of the trailer, I thought the trailer was good. It did show some new stuff. We got to see more enhancements. We got to see more shots of the Hulkbuster and the Hulk throwing down. Obviously, now we know it's confirmed that Tony is in the Hulkbuster. So he obviously created it just in case the Hulk ever went haywired. And obviously, if it's Scarlet Witch that's controlling the Hulk, then we know that he is needed. But overall, the trailer was really good. It's really getting my mouth watering for this movie. I think it's going to be great. In terms of what's going on with the channel, real quick before I let you guys go, the weather's been really cold and my basement is like an ice box. And I just can't stand to be down there shaking and shivering while doing a video. The other thing is we just had some neighbors move in, and the house that we live in has a shared basement, so I kind of was kind of giving them some time to move in, get settled. I didn't really want to interrupt them, and furthermore, I kind of want to figure out what their schedule is. That way I know when I can go down there and record. The walls can be pretty thin and I talk pretty loud, so I don't want to wake anybody. So I'm hoping to get that figured out by the end of the week. So I will be doing videos the rest of the week, but they're going to be in this format, just to let you guys know. But outside of that, we're going to talk a little bit about Ant-Man this week. I do have another Godzilla video coming tomorrow, and that's it. And I have a couple other videos that I'm going to do going from now till this Friday, so just stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Age of Ultron looks very good. I'm very excited. Should be a lot of fun. This is Rob signing off for ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching ETN. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Join the nation's Facebook page to meet other subscribers or visit ETN's Facebook page and Twitter page. Links for all are in the description. You're watching ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video, we're going to do a review and a little bit of a breakdown of the recent Avengers trailer. Now, real quick, I know a lot of you guys have probably been wondering, some of you have even been asking, where's my videos been? Well, there's been a couple of changes in the household, but I'll get into that in the end of the video so you guys know what to expect going forward. But we're going to look at some of these parts of the trailer that I thought were pretty interesting. First, just to give you my thoughts on the trailer overall, I thought it was good. I know a lot of people weren't too ecstatic about it. I think that's because, the first trailer just, hit us with a high. And it's really hard to top that because you know that they can't really show us much. But overall, I thought the trailer was pretty good. I thought it was fun. They're not going to show a lot. There were some scenes that we've seen before. There were some new scenes that raised some questions, and we're going to go over some of those shots. So, along with some shots that I thought were pretty cool. First of all, on a very, very light thing, this shot here of Captain America I thought was interesting because if you look at his shoulder, he's got the A. So this really symbolizes that team and that camaraderie that they probably have developed over the years since the incident in New York in the first Avengers. So I thought that was a cool shot.